Pasco Green here with Chief Loud Radio, Crooked Streets Radio, Friends of Maryland Normal, and we're here at Artifacts Coffee House. This evening we were attending the meeting for medical cannabis program here in Maryland. 2016 is coming around, so we had a nice crowd, nice turnout, and just wanted to take the time out to sit with a couple of our experts. We have Dawn Marie, and we also have Judy Pence. Judy is with the Maryland Normal. She's the director, and Dawn Marie is with a number of organizations, but she's a very big advocate and expert in the cannabis industry. So I just want to kind of indulge a little bit of conversation and just kind of ask a few questions about this evening's event. So let's start with Dawn. Dawn, how do you feel the message was conveyed this evening to the audience?
I think it was conveyed very succinctly and very accurately to everyone. I think that part of it, having the panel of Hunter and Judy and I, all the different facets of the medical cannabis industry in Maryland were covered. We had the medical aspect from me, we had a patient's aspect from Judy, and we also had legal and all the other administrative and legislative things from Hunter. So I think that the crowd got a really good education in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I thought the audience was very engaged, and I thought the information was very informative. Just moving forward with the cannabis program, I know there are a lot of questions. Do you feel like some of the barriers were broken, or just in terms of just the knowledge behind that, the knowledge that was given this evening to the audience? How do you feel about that, Judy?
I believe a lot of knowledge was imparted tonight. I receive, as director of Normal, a lot of questions about the medical program, and we were fortunate to have Hunter and Dawn here to help answer the questions, as they were the ones helping to pass the legislation. Well, I was there too, but I support them fully. And I think a lot of people have a lot of questions, and with the panel we had tonight, I think a lot of people got their questions answered and had more of an overview of what the actual program is.
Right, I definitely agree with you. And Dawn, I know that you are so heavily involved with a number of organizations. Could you maybe speak to one of the organizations that you feel as though that was, a significant and part of this meeting this evening?
The meeting this evening, I would say, would probably be Americans for Safe Access as far as the biggest influence. I had originally gotten my cannabis education going to a Patients Out of Time conference in Arizona in 2012, and found out what the rest of the world was doing in research that the United States knew nothing about. And I went home and immediately joined ASA and tried to get legislation going in Maryland to help us get a cannabis program going here with that education.
Yeah, so that's great, because I see the education is so important. I mean, I think a lot of people are misinformed about what cannabis actually is. Many people think it's about just getting high, but there is a significant amount of, strains that are able to help people with ailments and so forth. And I think that, having these type of events is kind of alleviating, some of the fears or some of the propaganda that's been put in place for people to kind of shy away from usage of the cannabis. So I appreciate, individuals such as yourself and Judy and Dawn, just making it happen and keep pushing it forward. Legalization is here in 2016 as far as the medical cannabis is concerned. So just to kind of sign off on a real quick note, what's your favorite strain?
Oh my goodness, I would have to say a hybrid of Blue Dream.
Blue Dream. That is the
as far as pain relief goes, yes.
Okay. How about you, Judy?
My absolute favorite is Caramelicious, and then and I think Girl Scout cookies, I told you that before, right, is totally tied with that. Caramelicious is just very relaxing, doesn't give you a lot of couch lock. It's pretty high in CBD too, which is important for MS, which I have. Okay. And yeah, those two, they're tied.
All right. There you have it, Judy with Maryland Normal, Dawn Marie, and thank you with Chief Loud Radio. Thank you for joining us. Crooked Streets Radio 2016, the medical cannabis program is here. Thank you, guys.